All right, congratulations. If you started with the first video and gone this far, then you would have already made something similar to this application here. And what our goal was to begin with was the user would enter his name. Let's say the name would be Granville Stewart. All right, and put his email, yahoo.com, and you would say create a user. And the information from this would have is being sent to the database, and just so happens that here's the information that's being spit out. Okay, and let's go through. I've had some corrections from the last video, and I'll show you what those corrections were. First correction is going to be in your new html.erb embedded Ruby, which is this page right here. The form 4, user, name, email, form 4, text field, and submit. And this displays all the information. And note that users is with an S, but up here user is with without an S. And this corresponds, these variables correspond to our actions in our controller. Here's a variable user without the S. Here's the variable user with the S. With the S gets all the users.all from the database. And with without the S, just creates a new user. But remember, this doesn't put the information in the database. This puts the information in the database. User.save. And this redirect simply reloads the page again so we can see the name appear. So let's try that again. So end of videos and end at 123.com. Press create user, and there it goes. Another a change from last time is that, remember, I told you were going to be messed up with your routes. I forgot to put the get users.new, and I forgot to do the match new at users.new. And more than likely, like I said, the routes is gonna like the one that's gonna get you, and it actually got me from last time. If you look at my last videos, I don't take down my previous videos because it makes me better to see my mistakes. Because all the other videos you see on YouTube, they don't seem to make any mistakes, right? They just do it. But from the last videos, you need to add these get users.new in your routes and match the match new users.new. And this is the page, this is the controller, and this is the action. And this is the get action, which is based upon the HTML action. And this is the users and new. This is the page that we made, the embedded Ruby page, the ERB page, the new.html. And it all corresponds to our users controller, our users model, and our view. So once again, our model was user, which we started way off in video 1. We created the user model, name and email. The model, the view, which is simply the HTML. This is our view that the user sees. Model, view, and the controller. Controller has all the actions. And of course, the odd man out that will get you is the routes. You have to match the actions to the pages to the controller. And if you went through all of that, you have successfully made this application, and that's it. You can go and celebrate, like I'm going to go and celebrate, because this is actually a very, very complicated thing that you can understand. This is database driven website. We've only made 2 columns, but you can see how you can extend it. Now 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 columns. We made the Ruby on Rails access the database for us, and it's more than just making a website or web pages on our own, but we made web pages based around the Ruby on Rails framework. So congratulations. Here's my wine. I'm going to open this up. Pour me a celebratory drink. And if you have done this with me, then you've also done good. So congratulations. I'll have other videos on different subjects, but this is the last video on this subject, how I explained the database. And we went through a lot. We explained the database, we made the database, we made the controller, we made the user, we made the routes, we made the page, everything that you need to do to make the page that you see in front of you, all within this last this last video. I might make one extra video that I won't explain anything, and I'll just go through the whole process. It'll probably just take me maybe 10 minutes to just go through the whole process without explaining. But I wanted to explain everything because a lot of videos don't explain anything. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Bye-bye. Shouldn't have drank it so fast.